So for the past few years, Danielle Goff from Bryanston here in Johannesburg has been dressing up her house and her street with beautiful Christmas decoration. The bookkeeper typically spends months planning the colourful displays. Also, she can spread the joy, basically, with her community, or to her community. Goff, who is originally from Cape Town, began the tradition as her husband and herself missed the lights and Christmas decorations famous on Adderley Street in Somerset West. She said she found Johannesburg's lack of festive deco boring and joins us now to tell us about how she's adding colour to her community. Danielle, a very good evening to you. A pleasure to speak to you. So I said you've been doing this for several years. Just how long is several years?
Yes, 17 years. This is my 17th anniversary.
And why do you do it every year? I mean, we all have a passion or a thing we enjoy around the holiday period, but to keep it going for 17 years is something else.
Well, you know, it's the community and it's just the feedback that I get from all the people. I love it. It's the caring, compassion. Christmas, that's what Christmas is all about. And lights, I love the lights, and it keeps me busy. I am Mrs. Claus. It's what I do. And every year it gets bigger and better. Next year will be my 18th anniversary, and I'm not just doing my house. I do literally the entire street.
Mm. And is that your work behind you right now?
Everything that you see, the lights, the decorations during the day, everything is done all by myself. I work literally 365 days every day. I'm actually planning now already for 2023, and it's going to be amazing.
And
next year will be my 18th anniversary as Mrs. Claus.
So while you and I, Danielle, are chatting, we're just looking at the pictures of the people who I presume are your neighbours, who are out enjoying a lovely summer's evening in Johannesburg. The lights, of course, attracting a lot of attention, and I suppose it speaks to your very goal, which is to make people happier towards the end of the year.
Yes. And it's bringing the community back together. Yes, bringing the community together. You know, we have Christmas carols, we do charity drives. It's phenomenal. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the lights. I have the day version where kids actually, they come in the morning on their way to school, after school. People actually they want to use this road. It's fabulous.
I wonder what the reaction was the first time you put on this display in Bryanston. Did your neighbours welcome it at first, or did they go, well, she's interesting?
They were very excited. They were very excited. Because it's something different, you know. And every year I've just gone bigger and better. I have a lot of Facebook pages that I follow, and I get ideas from America. I'm always trying to challenge myself. I'm already planning this for 2023, and I have lots of ideas, so it's going to be absolutely fabulous.
Just on that, do you work on a specific theme?
As you can see, there's lots of cars.
Oh, I can see that SUV just driving through as well. What I wanted to ask you is whether you've in fact, do you work on different themes every year, or do you try to do it very much the same?
Different. Every year is a different theme. Last year was my silver wedding anniversary, so I had a whole silver, everything was silver. This year, obviously, because it's the Soccer World Cup, I've got soccer balls. I've got the flags of the different countries. So it's every year is a different theme. I had when we started the pandemic with COVID, I had elves with masks on, and I had all the masks, and I had some funny phrases with relating to COVID. So every year is a theme, and next year will be a different theme.
Where do you source all the material, all the lights that you use? Because it's quite an elaborate display, quite beautiful to look at, in fact.
I shop everywhere. I basically wait for sales. I shop in January. I shop when it's Black Friday. Most of the stuff is made by hand because it's very difficult to find anything in most of our shops does very generic stuff. It's basically stuff that's inside for the home. So my wreath, everything gets made by myself. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of work, and most of the stuff gets glued, and you know, with La Nina, the weather, I cement the stuff. I have to use lots of wire. It's quite a job.
You mentioned La Nina, which would be all the rainfall we've been getting, especially in Johannesburg over the summer months. Are you able to keep the display going despite the weather?
Yes, definitely. I've done a very good job in securing it. So it's everything has been 100%. I've had absolutely no problems. And it's also the community. It's how they look after the stuff. They don't touch anything. Nothing gets broken. I'm very, very proud to be a South African and to be part of this community.
And what about load shedding? How do you get around the power cuts?
We've got solar lights, we've got generators, we've got inverters, so load shedding has not impacted us at all. And as you can see, we've got a beautiful evening and everything is just perfect.
So we can't blame you when we'll move to stage 6 and accuse you of taking away all the electricity.
No, you definitely can't.
Just quickly, Danielle, as we conclude, I'm looking at all of the children who are admiring your decorations now. Is the community participating at all and helping you set up now that this has been going for 17 years?
No, you know what? As you can see, I've used a lot of the verges. So for me, that is the thank you, and that's all that I need, I love doing things my way, and so it's all my work, and that's all that matters, they've given me their verges to use, and that's fabulous. But it's all my work. I've done it all by myself for 17 years.
Danielle Goff, you sound like a firm project manager. Thank you very much for speaking to us, and happy holidays to you and the rest of your Bryanston community.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.